Hi, I'm Cody Huffstedler, host of the Dying to Tell You podcast, back with tip number 21 for how to be a better companion for somebody who's sick or dying. I work out a lot. I go to the gym, I run, I lift weights. I do this 6 or 7 times a week. I get up at 4:30 on the days that I go to work just to get it in. I believe a typical person who worked out as much as I did would be much more slender than I am. But as you can see, I'm shaped like this. The main reason I have this body is because I love to eat and drink. I love to cook, provide food for my family, and I get a lot of enjoyment and comfort from eating and drinking the things that I like. Which is why one of the most difficult things I encounter in the hospital is a family struggling with the idea that their loved one is going to die from starvation or die from dehydration. Because the thought of not being able to eat or drink on my own, or the thought of not being able to provide food for a family member is terrifying and heartbreaking. But I've been working with dying people long enough that I've started to believe what my doctor friends are telling me about people who are dying, which is, when a person is dying, their body can't process food and drink the way it usually can. Which is why most people who are dying don't want to eat or drink. Their bodies know what's up. I've also been doing this long enough to know that people who are dying, who get forced to eat or drink, are usually not happy about it. And since their bodies can't do the usual processing, it ends up messing stuff up. The food or the drink ends up going down the wrong pipe or into other places it shouldn't. So tip number 21 is easier said than done, but it is, don't worry about nutrition or hydration. When someone is dying, their body has a way of taking care of things. Trust nature. Or if you're religious, trust that God designed our bodies to take care of the dying process. Of course, offer your loved one food and drink and let them tell you what they want. We call it eating and drinking for comfort. Let them have what they want. But if someone is dying from cancer or some other disease, force feeding them or artificial nutrition or hydration is not going to cure the illness. And it's often going to make things worse or shorten their life. So take a deep breath, offer your loved one the things you know they like, and let go of this need to feed them, even though it's really hard. But until that day comes, eat, drink, be merry, and listen to the Dying to Tell You podcast anywhere you get your podcasts.